heading out for the night. But my solitude causes me to reignite my severe affliction and overpowering fear of women. All my life, my propensity when in their company to flee for fear of getting sick at nearly 36 years old, my longing to hold or even kiss one. I'd lie awake at the end of the day and pray not only to God, but the devil too, for the power to woo, the means to destroy this weakness. Oh, I was hopeless. Until hope appeared one night in my room. Though not a chick, but old Nick, the host of all the fucks who fall. Satan! He embraced me with solicitude and said, "There now, no more solitude." Took out a contract, shipped and prepped it, and offered me a deal which I accepted. My eternal soul, the price for a voice the world would rejoice to hear. And so, gave me fans, now a ladies' man. Then, called upon me one night at a party full of stout, I stood and cleared my throat and opened up my mouth and nothing came out. And here among all the hubbub of the pub was the rub. The gift was worthless. Fuck! I hadn't the daring to let flow, to show what I could do, to demonstrate my true worth, my rebirth in song. Fucking Satan! I lamented my lack of sense, my stupidity, my infinity, so I flee away from that place that made a mockery of my fleeting glee. Oh. Driving away, I spot a guy inside a ditch trying to hitch ride, and like that I decide to brake and make a Samaritan gesture. Coming over and to rest your weary feet, you must be beat. He's a quiet type given the hour and falling asleep. So I ask him his name, which is Shane, and explain my situation, my need for conversation. But then distracted, Jesus, the wheels turn on their own volition. Where to control them, and there's a... Oh, a collision. 1 second, he's there. The next second, poof. Thin air. He wasn't wearing his seatbelt, you see, and so was catapulted through the windscreen. Oh, look at that, he's still alive, but only just, oh, he's really busted up. So I squat. And explain I can end it fast, but he'd rather not. Fuck it! It's my decision. With some derision plagued by that control I've lost, I spot a truck not far away. Keys left in the ignition, as if waiting for my act of contrition. An acceleration's what we need, and indeed it's hard to believe the kind of speed this truck can achieve as I put him out of his misery and continue my little reverie, hoping no one's following me. Jesus, fuck! Ooh. A pregnant woman. Well, what the fuck was she doing? Oh, man, I split the wheels admitting the squeal as I peel away, me shouting, hey, then, hey! There's a gash in the dash, widens by degrees as I'm pulled through the rip in the roof, dragged to the top of a crane by a creature with familiar devilish features. Oh, hi, Satan. Shut the fuck up! Ooh. All right, cool. Now take off all your clothes. If I refuse, I know I'll be made so fade to me in my altogether the chilly weather shrinks from my neck. His arms spread wide, into which I step as something Slips into my rectum. Oh, twisting and turning, wending and worming, its final destination unknown until I moan, making exit from my mouth of his tail, of which I am now impaled. Oh, and how I failed to notice the enormous crowd now gathered below. Oh, I don't know. Astonished, they gape. My public rate concluded with a smile and a kiss on the lips. "You ready?" he says, then bigs. He lifts me above his head, arms and legs flailing, screaming, then tosses me up the crane. Oh, why did I run over Shane? His tail, still in my throat, grabs tight, pulling my innards inside out until I'm swinging about on a length of intestine. But in that moment, a note bubbles in my throat. So I launch into song, and the crowd will start to sway, unaware of anything but the disemboweled man who sings the song he swings. Bette Midler's "You Are the Wind Beneath My Wings." And man, look at their eyes, enraptured, captured, enchanted, transplanted by my voice to a better place. At the hour of my death, I get to show them what I got. I mean, I've heard tell that even the devil remembered heaven after he fell.